3D printing machines have existed for a while now. The first commercial one was sold in 1987 in the US. The technology has ever since then been better, and you can now make more detailed things than before. You've probably seen in a video or experienced it in real life how these machines work. They build up with layers of a certain material until it's done. How much time it takes to build a thing depends. It can take a few hours to a whole day. With 3D printing you can print almost everything. This real-size Lexus can you, with help of modern technology, make to a smaller version, like a toy. You can recreate almost anything to a smaller size. You can also, with some things like a needle, print it to a bigger one. You can buy a 3D printing machine for your own use relatively cheap. You now know that 3D printing is a thing, but is 3D printing houses a thing? Right now the technology to this is in development, but sure, 3D printed houses have been created. The houses that are made by this technology aren't big, they are small but practical and cheap. The main reason why this is in development is because of destruction of home as an effect of war and natural disasters. They want to, when this happens, to be able to build houses to the ones who have been affected by this. 3D printed houses are still in development, but the houses which are made with this technique are built quickly. It takes around 24 hours to build a small home. Some houses are made so when torn down all its materials can be used again. This 8 square meter micro house is made in Amsterdam. The company will build this use sustainable bioplastic to create the 3D printed cabin, which intend to demonstrate how this kind of manufacturing can offer solutions for temporary housing or disaster relief. It may be small, but offers all the important things you need for a short time visit. When the cabin is no longer needed, it can be destroyed and almost all the materials can be reused. Another 3D printed house is this. A company had a vision to be able to build a community all made of 3D printed houses in El Salvador. It's made of concrete poured in less than 24 hours out of a Vulcan 3D printer. These single-story houses would range in size between 600 and 800 square feet and cost about $10,000 each. Icon, the company who makes these houses, has a goal of lowering the price to less than $4,000. The houses include a living room, one bedroom, a bathroom and a wraparound porch. Although majority of the house is 3D printed, manual labor will still be necessary to install the plumbing, wiring, windows and roof. Now you know that 3D printing houses are a thing, but should it be? It's a lot of pros and cons to this. The most houses made by this technique are made of concrete. Concrete is made in a factory where they mix together things like sand, gravel, stone and some chemicals. These factories let out a lot of carbon dioxide, which leads to a worse climate. The transportation of the machine and the concrete leads to an increased greenhouse effect. If we want this to work, we need to find other materials to build the houses of. A great thing with these machines is the economy will be better if you use 3D printed machines to build houses. A big piece of the cost to build a house is the people who build it. The price would fall a lot if we only use machines to build it. The price to make houses will drop because the machines get better and cheaper. We will benefit a lot by using these machines to build our houses. Miniatures, cars, figures of yourself and houses. These are the things we're building right now. But what can we possibly make in the future with this technology? In the future, we will be able to build almost anything with 3D printing machines. Airplanes, skyscrapers, forests, phones, and maybe even whole planets are just a few things we will be able to build in the future. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check in next week.